discussion about culture and what do you like about your culture, change in your country and life easier in the past or no, and better to be different or the same as other people in the society.
Very good. That's
About
completely
this.
correct. Yeah, we talked about the uh, maybe a challenging topic of culture together, and that was very nice. I remember we had a lot of discussion in
Hi,
the class
teacher.
together. Hi, Muhammad Hussein. How's it going?
Yes, I'm boring.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Oh, okay, that's great. So nice to see you and welcome to the class. Okay.
Fine, thanks.
So, as you know, every session we have a new topic together. This session, I want to first read a text. It is a short and simple text. Please read the text, everybody, and after that, please tell me what the topic is about. So, first of all, let me share my PDF with you, read the text, and share your idea with me. Please wait for the PDF to be uploaded. Okay, I think it's ready. Yes, please read the text and I will wait for you. Any ideas?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
please tell me.
Teacher, the article I
Mm-hmm.
think is about raising children.
Uh-huh.
And here we can show different way to raise children, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes some way have some advantages and disadvantages, and it's
Very good.
better we read some books and some other things. For example, we can meet raising a doctor child and
Mm-hmm.
speak with them about it. Then we achieve a balance for raising the children. The best way is a balance.
Make
Balance.
a balance. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Got it. So you mean that today we want to talk about maybe how to behave our children and how to treat our children. Um, should we ask for help by reading a book, watching a video, or asking some questions from a psychologist or something like that? Yes, Hana, is
Yes.
it correct?
Yes. Exactly.
Thank you for sharing the webcam.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's great. Okay, that was Hana's idea. What about the other
Teacher, I have a
students?
question.
Yes, please.
What is mean advantages?
Advantages are the good points. For example, the advantages of online classes. One of the advantages is that you can have a class at home. A good point.
Oh, okay. Good point.
That's
Okay.
it.
Thanks to you.
Exactly. Yes.
Disadvantages هم که negative point.
Negative points. Exactly. Just the opposite.
Okay.
Okay, Hannah shared her idea. What about the other students? Do you agree with her or do you have different opinion?
I think when we give more freedom, may dangerous and danger for my children, and if this freedom hadn't uh, uh, a bad conclusion or results, it's not bad. And because character of my child is high and very confident, very
Confident, yes.
confidence, yes, very confidence. And I think a good parents tries to find a balance between rules and freedoms.
So it means that you agree with Hannah that we want to talk
Yes.
about the matter of parenting, maybe. Yes, that's right. Today, we want to talk about parenting together, maybe one of the challenging topics in our society these days. It seems that it has become one of the most difficult decision for couples to be parents or no. That is one of the issues nowadays. Okay, as every session, let's start with some general questions together. Let me start with Pegah. Pegah, would you please read the questions to the class? Okay, maybe Pegah is not ready. Hamid Reza, you please. Oh my gosh, no one is ready?
What
Ah,
can you
yes. Yes, I can.
what springs to mind when you hear the word parents, teacher?
Parenting?
Parenting, actually, because I can't say.
Yes, yes, I
Do,
think it is not
do
readable.
you think do you think being a parent is easy or difficult? Why?
Very good. So first of all, the first moment you hear the word parenting, what comes to your mind? And after that, I want you to say, is it easy or difficult in your idea, and why to become a
Teacher,
parent?
Teacher, I think it depends on the parent income or on the parent how can provide enough facility for children.
Uh-huh.
After that, if you have enough money or if you can provide a facility, I think it's better give a counsel with a psychologist
Uh-huh.
every weekend or every month because we didn't have a expert about the rights about the children rights.
Mm-hmm. So it seems that you are looking at this matter mostly economically and financially, Hamid Reza. It means that you think that okay, uh, it will be easy if you have enough money to provide a lot of facilities for the children. So in this case, you can become parents.
Yes, after that, but I think teacher we should give a counsel from a
Uh-huh.
psychologist every month. It's very necessary in my
Uh-huh.
opinion.
So you mean that you should communicate with a therapist regularly in order to see how to treat your children.
How to treat? Yes, teacher.
Mm. And what does come to your mind, Hamid Reza, when you hear the word parenting?
I scared about that word.
You are scared.
Yes, because I
Okay.
think I have I have a lot of I think it has a lot of responsibility. Uh,
Responsibilities. Mhm.
responsibility, and I think you should put away your wish if you have a children, because you should take your
Mhm.
time for the children, and
Mhm.
it's very very difficult for me.
Uh-huh. Got it. So it seems that you are looking at becoming parent strictly, very, we can say, hard, and you think that, okay, if you become a parent, you should put away your wishes and just focus on becoming a parent.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Amijaz, and thank you, Muhammad Hussein, for sharing the webcam. That's great.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
So, Hamid Reza shared his idea. So now it's your turn. I want you to tell me if you agree with him, disagree, or do you have any different ideas? Okay. Nothing to say? Please. Come on.
Teacher, I don't have idea because uh,
Because Muhammad Hussein very young.
Yes, and I think he's disconnected. When you get disconnected, I really get a stress because I think maybe it is my problem. But I
Teacher,
think,
can I say
yes,
teacher
yes, yes, please
instead
say.
of Muhammad Hussein?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Teacher, honestly, it's really a scary thing. And parenting have a lot of responsibility
Mm-hmm.
for mom and dad. But I think when we can ready before the bringing a baby in
Mm-hmm.
physical and brain. What's the meaning of روحی
Mental, you mean?
mentally and
Mental.
physically,
Mm-hmm.
when we can ready mentally and physically,
Mm-hmm.
before bringing our baby, that help
Mm-hmm.
us very well. And this one with high arc knowledge for raising and for parenting, then get lost our scary things on our mental. And yes, finally I think we can, after bring a baby, ready ourselves and
Mm-hmm.
our partner for this one, that help us very well.
So you mean that both physically and mentally we should improve ourselves
Yes,
before giving
yes,
birth to a baby?
yes, teacher. But after a coming baby, get our daily routine changed for always. Because of that, we must think about that, and we must imagine, okay, after coming baby, our routine must change, and which one and which item change, and are we ready for this one or not? And we aren't ready, then we can trying to ready for this one.
Mhm. You're right. Actually, one of the common things that happen by giving birth to a child and having a baby is the change of the routines. Yes, that's
Yes.
completely correct. And maybe before that, we should see if we are ready enough, prepared enough to change the routines or no, because it can make a big change, and that's completely correct. Mentally and physically, and so you think that when you think about the word parenting, it is scary because it's a big change. Hmm.
Exactly.
And you think it is difficult because it needs a lot of changes, both physically and mentally. Thank you. Okay, any other ideas?
We
Please,
use,
everyone.
excuse me, we
Yes,
use,
hello.
yes, we use olive way to my daughter. We
Mm,
use and want a good life for her. And
mm.
finally, she say me, you are cause of my problem, mom. She said, yes, but
Okay.
I tried and very tried to use facility and use facility for her, but
Mm.
in the terminal, and finally she said, no, no, it's bad, mom.
Family which
Bad
family
idea, mom.
they try
But
to parent such.
sorry, Arzu, did you say anything? I didn't get. Would you please repeat again?
Me?
No,
Me?
I think Arzu said
Arzu
something.
said, yes, Arzu said.
Yeah. So, fellow, according to what you said, I think you are one of those dreamy mothers that everyone likes to
Mhm.
have. Really, very
Yeah.
kind, very good, and you are one of those perfect moms that I think it is
Thank
a
you.
wish for
I
everyone
am
to
no
have.
satisfied, not or unsatisfied. My daughter, she said,
Unfortunately, all
you
of the time it happens.
yes, it isn't necessary you expend time or more money for me. I have problem and yes, it's not good.
Your daughter is the only child, yes?
Yes, 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 yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Okay. Maybe that is because of that, that maybe your child is the source of your attention, and
Yes,
maybe in this regard, they become high expected. You know,
yes,
it
yes,
seems that most of the time, not always, but the only children of the family get really high expected, and it is very difficult to satisfy them. Yeah, maybe
yes,
it is
yes.
one of the reasons.
Excuse
Okay,
me,
thank
high
you.
expected means
Teacher,
for Tarago.
Yes, high
Yes, yes,
expected and
got it,
low
got
expected.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
I'm so
Uh,
sorry,
hi
teacher.
teacher.
I finished
Mohammed
my
Hussein,
net
I
is
think.
finished.
You were
I
disconnected. Sorry, Mohammed Hussein. Let me go to Arezu, then I come to you. Yes, Arezu.
Okay.
hi teacher. I think
Hi.
families should give their children free time, play and study.
Mhm. Okay, so, and please tell me if you are a parent yourself or no, or are you going to be a parent in the future? Please tell me and share your experiences with the class. Okay, and what about Muhammad Hussein? You please.
تیچر شرمنده من از اول کلاس تا الان آمادگیشو نداشتم و هی میرفتم میومدم متوجه من موضوع بحثتون
Uh-huh.
نشد.
The questions are on the slide, Muhammad Hussein. What comes to your
آه.
mind when you hear the word parenting, and is it easy or difficult to be a parent, and why? It is the topic. So
من
if you are
بخونمش
not
بعدش.
ready, yes, let me go to
Yes.
Layli.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, welcome. Please.
Thank you. I think being a parent is very difficult because two persons must match for role raising, and they have many study, and they have decided a same rule
Mhm.
for raising children, and they must think for after that. After that, they must think for allowing the children, because alone children, I know, is difficult, and it is a problem for children.
Mhm. Ahan, to do anything, you mean freedom, to have freedom to do anything, yeah?
Yeah.
You're right, yeah. What you mentioned is a really great point, that it is both the man and the woman responsibility to get prepared to become parents. It is not the uh, issue of just one person, because most of the time, unfortunately, most of people think that it is just the responsibility by mom, not dad. And yeah, it is very important to make a
Yes.
balance, yeah, between these two.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Nasim. You please.
I get very happy when I hear the word parenting,
Good
but
job.
with this expensive situation, I can't
Mhm.
have a children. But
Mhm.
it's very difficult in
Mhm.
parenting because they have to provide for the needs of the family, of the family and the children, and they have to work hard for us.
Mhm. So again, like Hamid Reza, you are looking at the matter of parenting financially. You think that
Yes.
in this, maybe we can say, troublesome situation of economy and finance, maybe it is very difficult to have a baby.
Yes.
Thank you, Nasim.
You're welcome.
And Mahnouz, what do you think? Mahnouz, are you in the class? Mahnouz, can you hear me? You know that your microphone is mute. Okay, maybe she has a problem.
Hi, teacher.
Yes, yes, that's great. Hi. Yes, please share your idea.
I think in the first side, difficulty of parenting is obvious, and the points that my friends share with you, I agree with them. And also, I think parenting is very, very easy because children expect love, and I think when you give your all of love to your children, they grew up healthy, and they درک کردن میخوام
Comprehend. درک کردن, you mean?
من فکر میکنم مثلا بچه ها درک میکنن شرایط و سختی ها رو، مخصوصا از نظر اقتصادی درک کردن. نمیدونم
So
اینجا
you
چجوری
mean
بوده.
that if you give love to children, they can understand the situation. So it is
Yes.
important to give them love. The only thing that they expect you to give them is the matter of love.
And yes, and when they grow up, they understand your situation in financial and
I
your
understand what you
ideas.
say.
I think we have more ideas that they changed in past in time, in future, and there are very rules in parenting that they not acceptable these days, and in the past, my parents think these are okay, true, and
Yeah, you're talking about the changes in the role of parenting that we can see through the time. In each period, maybe there are some different rules that they can be changed from one period to another, from one decade to another decade.
Yes, I think this is اجتناب ناپذیره این موضوع.
Inevitable.
Yes.
You're right. I agree with you. Actually, I agree with part of your. Let me write the word to you. I agree with part of your speeches that you said, okay, we should give love to our children, and of course, these rules are changed little by little. However, I cannot get. Let me mute Pega. But maybe I cannot agree with the part of your speeches when you said, okay, children all can understand our maybe financial difficulties, because we cannot generalize it, because most of the children, unfortunately, as Felor mentioned, are very high expected, and it is very difficult to satisfy them. So it is not generalized, it is maybe specific to some, maybe a small group of children. Okay, so Hannah, do you want to say something?
Yes, teacher, I wanna say my opinion for this one. Yes,
please.
Exactly. Some children accept the parent situation when they see the situation, the parent, their parent are in the hard situation and can't, for example, can't buy something, and especially of necessary things, then children can understand, but not all of the children. And the children, some of the children accept it. I think over 70% get emotionally hurt in the future. Why? Because they have some things they like it to have, and they didn't say to their parent, oh, my mom, I wanna buy a big trip, for example, or I wanna play in Shahrabazi, all of the
amusement
things.
park.
Yes, and their state in these all of these things stay in the children memorize, and when they grew up, the problem show them in adult age. Because of them, all of things is really important.
What you
Yes.
said reminded me of the word complex. Complex. I'm thinking that okay, it's a kind of feeling that you suppress. By suppress, I mean suppress means not to let it be expressed. سرکوب کردن. Okay?
Yes,
Suppress.
exactly.
When you suppress some of the feelings, like yeah, going to the amusement park, I don't know, having a kind of toy, or you know, in the future, sometimes if you cannot control it, it turns to a kind of complex. In Farsi, we call it عقده. Okay?
Yes, exactly.
It is a matter of complex that these days in society, we can see a lot of people with really horrible complexes.
Yes, exactly.
And sometimes they cannot deal with their complexes,
Yes,
and
teacher.
they do some crimes.
Yes,
They
teacher.
become
Teacher,
criminals.
as a مثال,
As an example,
as an example, I have a friend. No, she has a lot of clothes, but because of the suppress in childhood, they prefer to buy some unnecessary things and collect all of the klamota. Yes.
you're right. Yes, exactly. Because it is a kind of complex that we talked about it. Yes, so some of the children, of course, it happens rarely. You know, I think it hardly ever happens that, okay, some children can understand the situation, but some of them really suppress their feelings, and in the future,
Yes,
they have
teacher.
some problems.
Maybe the children at that time understanding, but maybe yeah, okay, understand, but things about them in ourselves, in the brain, and that the problem start at this time on the brain, and yes, because
That's
of that,
right.
I think yes.
It is a really important topic that maybe in the future slides, in the next slides, near future, we will talk about them. So let's go to next slide and let's continue our topic. What do you think parents should give their children? More love or more discipline? Do you think they are the opposite, or do you think there is a big difference between these two, or no? Please think about it, and please be careful about the pictures. They can help you to answer the question.
What do you think parents should give? Teacher, I think one of the when I think one of our classmates, Flo, had a good experience because his father is a psychologist, was a psychologist. Maybe
Yes.
Yes.
should be Flo talk about the new idea. It's better after that we could continue.
Yeah, yes, please. I'm waiting for you, and you really make me happy to talk in the class. I really want to have very crowded class and everyone can talk. Please, hello, any ideas? Which one is
Yes,
more important,
yes, I think
love or discipline?
it depends on sometimes necessary we use the love and or more or sometimes more discipline. I think when give more or sense of feeling dangerous for my child, I I must more I give disciplines, and when we must friendly and love with my daughter or my child. I,
So, Philo, what is your experience? Did you give
yes,
a lot of love to your only daughter, or a lot of discipline, or both of
all
them?
of this, love or more a discipline. But love is good experience for me because discipline is not very experience for my daughter. My daughter was very high expected, and I think it's bad conclusion about my daughter. I think, and love is more affective to her. Yes, and she said to me, "Mom, I hear your نصیحت میشه چی بخشید
Advice?
advice, yes, your advice. If you stay to me with love and friendly, but discipline is not good for her. Yes.
So you mean that maybe it depends on in some
Yes.
situations for some children it is better to, for example, pay attention to discipline more than love, or maybe give them discipline more than love. But in some situation it is just vice versa, different, the opposite. Give love,
Courage, excuse me, تشویق میشه courage.
encourage.
Encourage, yes, encourage is good results. I think my pet with encourage is a good act, but with
Instead of
discipline,
punishment.
not yet. My pet.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Actually, biologically speaking, maybe it can be different talking about an animal and a human being, but it seems that most of the time and in most of situations, love and maybe, as you said, uh, having a kind of friendly behavior with other people, relationship with other people can work better than punishment. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me go to Nasim.
In my opinion, they are a couple, but sometimes they need to make love so that the children feel comfortable with them. And in bad situations, they can advise us not to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Finish.
So you mean that we should make a balance between these two?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So you mean that sometimes it is very important to have a discipline. By discipline, of course, we some of the people think that discipline has a negative connotation, but I don't think so. Discipline is sometimes necessary, especially for some specific ages sensitive ages like teenagers, they really need to uh, have some rules, okay, and disciplines in their lives. But yes, that's right. Uh, Maybe to be advised to do something and not to do something. But I think they are not against each other. It is my idea, love and discipline. And as maybe Nassim said, we can make a balance between these two. Lily, what do
Yes.
you think?
Teacher, I think love and discipline are two separate words because
Mm-hmm.
parents can love children and have discipline because
At the
uh,
same time.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
because the discipline is order and order.
What do you
Or
mean? Order?
نظم و ترتیب.
Order. Okay, I got it. I thought you mean order.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
children can love the parent can love
Mm-hmm.
the children and have discipline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you agree with me, Lily, that they don't stand against each other. They can be in harmony with each other. We can
Yes.
harmonize discipline and love. I don't know if you are married, single, if you have any children or not. So please give us your experiences, if any, to see how do you treat your children. Because I'm not sure I just know Felor is a mom, but about the others, I have no ideas. And I think
Out of
Hana too. Hana, and I know that Hamid Reza is single. Hana is married but has no children. But yes, Hamid Reza, please.
first of all, I think most of the classmates are children because they are free to participate the English class. One of the disadvantages.
Yes, that's right.
Advantages.
Yeah. Yes, you're
Uh,
right. They are childless.
yes, and I think teacher, the parents should be have a good, intimate relationship with children. At the same
Mm,
time, they have a discipline because if you don't have any discipline, have a bad consequence, teacher.
mm.
The children get spoiled, and
Very good. Spoiled. It's a good word.
yes, and in my opinion, teacher, but I think a discipline is very, very important. Maybe because one of the my regret in my life, uh, my parents always they don't discipline about their children,
Really?
especially
It
for
is very strange, Hamid Reza, because your parents are somehow old, as you told me. Yeah?
yes, for because for me getting old.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought maybe older parents had more discipline than younger ones. It was all of the time my idea.
Uh,
So did it happen to you or no for all of the children? I mean, your siblings.
mostly for me, teacher.
Uh-huh. So what was
Yeah.
the reason why there was no discipline for you, but for your brothers and sisters, they had?
Teacher, my parents are very easygoing person.
Hmm.
So, but when I growing up, they getting bored and they are very busy because they had a lot of reading. They had some children or grandchild, grandchildren. They are a granddaughter, teacher, not daughter, granddaughter.
Granddaughter, grandson, yeah,
Yeah,
grandchildren, yeah. They
yeah,
became grandparents and maybe they
yes.
didn't have time to spend with you.
Yes, and but teacher, I remember when I participate in the when I joined it in the uh, Kung Fu Toa class.
Mm,
I could learn discipline in my life.
uh-huh.
So I think
So
it's
you mean
very good.
that maybe this field of sport can teach you how to have some disciplines in your personal life?
Yes, teacher. Yes, because
Interesting.
I don't have any limitation in my life.
Mm,
So, but participate in the martial art class. It's
mm.
helped me.
Got it. Yeah, you're right. Maybe for some people who are really free and there are no disciplines for them, having some hobbies like this kind of sports that you said, it can help in order to be disciplined in their daily life, I mean, personal life. Mm,
Yes, teacher. Especially
that's right.
the sport are related the ace of the board.
The
شب ورزش های شب. The
The
ace
east of the
the ace.
world. I got it. Uh-huh. Yes, you're right. Interesting. So you could find discipline. Maybe you said your parents didn't, and you regret,
Yes,
Hamid Reza.
teacher.
Yes, why your
I have a
parents
big
didn't
regret because
consider any disciplines.
because there is nobody I can give a counsel about the make a decision. So I should
Uh-huh.
continue just myself. So
Uh-huh.
sometimes I made a bad decision. Sometimes I made a good decision.
Uh-huh. I know. It is one of the, for example, disadvantages to give birth to a baby when you are really old. I mean, for example, in high ages. In this way, maybe you are bored, as you said, or you are busy enough not to have time to spend with your child. And that is what you said. Thank you, Hamid Reza, to be really
Yes,
honest in the class and
yes, teacher. I'm
to
very
share your
honest.
experiences.
Teacher, and just but and when you have a lot of children, like 10 children,
Uh-huh.
sometimes you more interesting for 2 or 3 children. You know,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
you
Got it. You mean that for you yourself, if you
uh,
want to have any children, you prefer to have less children.
no teacher. For example, the parents, some parents like
Uh-huh.
parents, for example, they one of the favorite children.
Uh-huh.
For example, 4 favorite children. They have a 4 favorite
Uh-huh.
children.
Got it. Got it. Yes. Actually, it is something like what do we call it
I
in
think
English?
um,
Uh-huh.
okay. I think families should love their children and teach them discipline because sometimes it's necessary for them to be
Uh-huh.
disciplined so that it's not boring for them. If I were married, I
Mm,
would definitely love my child and give him a disciplined life.
mm.
But I'm single and I
Uh-huh.
love children. I don't have children.
Uh-huh. So you really like to have children because you think that you can make a balance
Yes.
between discipline
Yes,
and love.
yes,
That's
yes.
great. I hope you become
Yes.
a mother as soon as possible.
Mm.
That's
My
Thank
great.
you
mom,
very much.
You're welcome.
my mom is very disciplined, and my father is psychologist, and my father said, mom and dad must be similar in opinion, and they didn't against together. It's a it's yes.
Very good.
And
Yeah.
yes, they must. But when we went to a trip or travel, my mom said we must come back very soon. And yes, and when you and she said must go to bed on 10 o'clock, and or yes, and I have they haven't a good time, and we had stressed by this. And for example, when you eat, didn't watch TV. My mom said, but my father said, no, it's not necessary for my child. But
So you mean
they
that
said,
your mom was more disciplined than your
yes.
dad?
And he didn't against my mom. But yes, and I tried this experience not to be my girl, and my daughter. Unfortunately, my husband have discipline such as mom.
Such as
Yes,
all of the time it happens that one of the couples
yes,
is more disciplined than the other one. And
yes,
maybe
yes.
it is a good idea because you can make a balance in this regard. Okay. Sorry, because Hannah is waiting for a long time. Yes, Hannah, please.
No problem, teacher.
Yeah.
I'm here to all of the advices, my
Classmates.
friends, classmates. But from my point of view, keeping discipline close to paying a lot of love to children is really hard things, because I think it needs a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge in this tema. And for example, for first children, always the parent don't know in which time should give a lot of love to children, in which time should get advice or a little punish to children. Because of that, I think the first children always in family hurt, hurt,
Emotionally, maybe. It's hurt
yes,
emotionally.
is hurt emotionally. But after one children, when come 2 or 3 children, for they get really better. But the parent can collect a lot of experience for raising and parenting, and can understand, okay, now for example my children do something bad, and no, I should not say something or advice. My children must things alone. For example, after that, when all of things getting calm, then we should say our things and our advice in a calm and in peace. Because of that, I think it's really good too when we give some advices for when we have children. We collect my parents' experience. it's really fastly way to parenting to when we don't have any children and some experience. So that's it, you know.
Yes, yeah, that is really important, and I totally agree with you. It is actually, I mean, apparently, the first child of the family is really sacrificed, because parents have no experiences and no information how to raise a child. But little by little, when they have the second or the third child, maybe they get more experienced, more sophisticated, so they can maybe raise the second or the third child. Um we can say maybe uh, with more knowledge and because they are knowledgeable enough.
Exactly.
That's right. I agree with you. But actually, I think we are done with this slide. So if you agree, let me go to next part. There are two questions here. Question number one, do you think children should always obey their parents? By obey, we mean say, yes, you're right. Why or why not? Because unfortunately, these days, the new generation seems not to obey their parents, and all of the time they want to behave differently. So, do you encourage this kind of behavior? Do you accept this kind of behavior? Or no, you disagree? Is it important to obey parents all of the time? Or no, sometimes it is necessary to stand against our parents. Something like the movie برادران لیلا. Or I don't know, Pir Pesar, for example. These movies are very common these days that children stand against their parents. So, what do you think?
Sure.
I gave freedom to my daughter about watch TV and all of films, and it's a good conclusion and result. I think.
Does your child, does your daughter always obey you or disobey?
Not always. No, not always. No, not always. And she, but I try to uh, uh, explain situation about all of things. But sometimes she okay, but sometimes not okay. And yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, Nathan, what do you think about question number one? Nathan, your microphone.
Yes. They shouldn't always obey because they should listen to what their children, but not always.
Sorry, I didn't get what you mean. So you said that they shouldn't always obey their parents. So why? What is the reason that you say no, they shouldn't obey the parents all of the time? Hannah, do you want to say something? I think.
Yes, teacher. When our other classmates haven't any some idea, I'm ready for this one.
Yeah, please, because I think no one. Hamid Reza, do you want to say something?
Sure, I say after Hannah.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Ladies first.
Yeah,
Ladies.
thank you, Reza. Thank you.
Yes.
Teacher, honestly, 2 days especially, the children can't obey their parents all of time because the world changed today. Yes, for past it's correct, but today all of the children have a hand, have phone, and the community get more high than past between the children. For example, all of the children today go to the kindergarten and at this place learn some other things that their parents don't know them. Because of that, I think we must انتظار داشتن
Expect.
we must not expect our children all of time obey our and some disadvantages point is that our children creative get less when say us all of time okay yes I accept it then freedom is really good for our baby for their creative way. Because of that, no, but in necessary way, in necessary time, we must try to get with good advices to our children. They همراه خودمون کنیم.
We should, accompany with them, or we should make them accompany with us.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
You really mentioned great point. Let me write the word accompany.
I learned the compound tree yesterday.
Accompany with somebody. Yes, that is a really interesting verb. You know, what you, Hannah, mentioned was really interesting. You know, I couldn't look at this question from this point of view, and your point of view was very interesting to me. That, okay, if all of the time children say yes first, they lose their creativity. And at the same time, of course, maybe you are not right as a parent. It doesn't mean that if you are older, you know more. Sometimes it is not correct. And
yes,
children, these days are communicating a lot in society. They learn a lot of things on social media, and sometimes they are more knowledgeable in some fields.
Yes, teacher, exactly. Exactly, teacher. For example, when our children in childhood say us and obey their children, when they get adult, then they can't decide that in hard situation. They can't مستقل.
They can't be independent.
Yes, they can't be independent. Because of that, it's really good. We accept in some of times our children, and children decided to, and we change us against our children.
Yeah,
yes.
Because most of the time we think that if children disobey us, it means that they are very impolite, rude. However, it doesn't mean to be impolite. I think it is
Yes.
a kind of lifestyle maybe for
Yes.
children
Just
to disobey us in some
yes.
ways.
Yes, teacher. I think it was about my childhood. For example, I think that child.
Why?
I usually didn't obey my parents, and I always make agree my parents. Make agree. And there weren't any things for punish me. For example, one time my mother gets my mom some fever, and I say that's yummy. Great, thank you, mom. And my mom.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, teacher, but I think all of things helps me. Today, I get a very better person.
Yeah, of course,
I'm
independent.
strong, yes.
Yeah.
I'm strong, I can decide it, and I can follow all of my achieve. And I think my childhood decided helps me today.
Your childhood decisions. Exactly.
Yes.
I totally agree with you. It seems that these kinds of children become more independent and stronger in the future.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you so much, Hannah. You really gave me great points of views, and I really enjoyed it. Let me go to Hamid Reza. You please.
Teacher, I think we should evaluate whole of the escape. For example, some parents they took a training course about how to be growing up the children. But some parents they don't have any knowledge or they don't have any education about the growing up about the growing up the children. So they are very convoluted issues, teacher. But I think some because unfortunately in our culture they always said the parents are never ever make a mistake, so the parents are always the kind, the parents are a good shows a good way for us. I think they are very uh, bullshit is correct.
Yeah, but it is a little bit informal.
Info.
Yes. Yeah, no problem. That's okay. So you can say these are meaningless or nonsense.
Nonsense.
Meaningless or nonsense. Yeah, let me write it for you. Okay, yes, I agree with you. Continue, please.
And but teacher, I think, for example, when you compare between the children growing up in the Europe country or and the children grow up in the especially in Iran, you can understand. Oh, Iranian children has they are very selfish. They are very um, they are very easygoing person because we our parents don't have any knowledge knowledge and uh, but also teacher this moral is inherent in our personality.
Yes.
Or you can if you respect your parents or you have a bad consequence have a bad happen for you, you know, teacher.
Yeah, I know what you
That's
mean.
why these issues it causes
Yeah.
decrease our self-confidence.
Uh-huh. It is part of our culture and part of our religion, of course, but I think, unfortunately, we have misunderstood the aspect. Okay? I think it is a kind of misunderstanding. It doesn't mean that if you always obey your parents, even if they are giving you some wrong pieces of advice, it means that okay, you are a good child. It doesn't mean. Uh, at the same time that okay, I'm sure for me myself that parents are really kind and they don't want to hurt you. Maybe they do it unintentionally, okay, because they have no knowledge. But if you have the knowledge and you can convince your parents, why not? It doesn't mean to be impolite. You just are giving the right information, and it doesn't mean that you are an impolite child. Yes, that's right. And I think it is the matter of misunderstanding that we are dealing with these days. Yes.
Yes.
Um,
I,
yeah.
Yes, let's have it, Reza, get finished, and then also I come to you, okay?
I have a short sentence.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think in my if you parents have a education and
Uh-huh.
graduate from a university, or you can you should buy from you because they have enough experience.
Obey them.
Yes, obey.
Again, we cannot generalize it, Hamid Reza, because
Yeah.
unfortunately, we have a lot of educated parents who are not uh, experienced enough. And on the other hand, we have some undergraduated parents who are knowledgeable enough. We cannot say that exactly the educated parents are the people who we should obey. Sometimes there are some exceptions.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
teacher.
there are
Yes.
some exceptions. But that was completely interesting and apparent that, yeah, it doesn't mean that you are impolite, and sometimes we really need to disobey in order to make our parents aware of the correct information. Thank you.
Yes.
Arazu, you please. Arazu.
Respecting the family is important, and we must teach children to be respectful. Respect creates a positive environment, improves relationships, and creates a sense of trust. We should not speak to children as if we are giving orders and make them afraid. For example, we should not say go to a school. You have to go to a school.
Mm, uh-huh. So you mean that maybe our tone of speaking is very
Yes,
important. It
yes,
shouldn't be as an order, but we should.
yes,
It is what we discussed before, to be intimate and friendly with our children. So if we give advice in this way, maybe children are more satisfied to obey us.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
It's very
yeah,
effective. In my experience.
yeah.
Yes, very
um,
As your
effective.
children asked you to, okay, if you say it in a friendly manner, I will
Yeah.
obey.
Yes.
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 It should not be a comment.
Um, yeah, that's right. Thank you, everyone. I really enjoyed your opinions today and your point of views. Now, in order to have some breakout room activities, I have prepared some questions that I want you to go to the breakout room and discuss together. It doesn't matter if you couldn't cover all of the questions, no problem, but just try to discuss together. But please, briefly, not um, uh, very completely, because our time is limited. So please discuss the questions together, and at the same time, I listen to you. Are you ready?
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, I try to put about 3 people in each group. Hmm. Okay, let's start it together.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining the breakout room. For sure, you didn't have time to cover all of the questions. It was
Yes, teacher.
yeah, it
The
was
question 3.
clear. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I just wanted you to have the experience of discussing together. Um, uh, about question number 3, I think you misunderstood what I mean. You know, for example, if all of the time we see that, okay, our parents do something and we say, if I had a child, I wouldn't do it. So you don't want to repeat your parents' action, okay? So I mean
Yes.
this. For example, one thing that I have always the problem is that my parents have raised me really emotionally, and I cannot deal with difficulties because I always want to deal with my problems emotionally, emotionally, not mentally. Yeah, I made a mistake between my mind and my heart. And you know, and I always say, if I have a child, I will teach him or her how to decide more by his or her mind than his or her heart. You know, it is something like that. So have you ever had such a behavior with your parents that you don't want to repeat and you want to stop doing?
I had a discipline. I have a discipline for my children,
Mm,
opposite of my
mhm,
parents.
got it. But Hamid Reza,
So
I think you should be faster to be a parent. You know, because if you get older, I think you will have the same problem as your parents.
no, teacher.
Uh-huh.
I'm very strict person, especially
Uh-huh.
about the growing up the children. Very very especially
Uh-huh.
person. I said
I know.
my classmate, especially when I had a girls teacher, I should
Mm.
very carefully about the girls, and I don't limit him. He
Limit
gets
her.
limit her. She
Mm.
gets along with her friends until she gets married.
Mm. Interesting. Good job. I really wanted to be your daughter, Hamid Reza. Okay, so funny. Thank you so much, everyone. It was a great conversation we had together. Thank you for joining the class. Do you have any question, problem, any ideas to add? Nothing?
Teacher,
Yes.
question 4. What's meaning?
Should a good mother give up her job? It means that you are an employee, and when you get a mother, you cancel your job and you just stay home and take care of your children. Is it a good idea or no? It is the meaning of the question.
For me, sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Because it has some advantages and some
Yes.
disadvantages. But
Yes.
for me myself, I think that the disadvantages are more than the advantages.
Yes.
It is my idea. Because all
Yes.
of the time I hear women said, I really regret, I wish I didn't go to work and I just take care of my children. You
Mhm.
know, I think. I don't know if you agree or disagree with me.
Yes. My daughter
I
said,
agree.
Mom, please, please, please
I
stay at
agree.
home. Please
I
stay
agree with
at
you,
home.
teacher.
Exactly. Because of that, you know, everyone I see as a worker, she says that I hope I was at home. I wish I was at home. And I took care of my child. Yes, it is a reality, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. For next
Thank
session,
you.
we will have a new
Thank you,
topic. So
teacher. Have a
please,
good time.
Thank you.
thank
You
you,
have
Anreza,
Thank you.
Hana.
interesting
Thank you.
subject. Thank you.
Thank you, Hana, for joining and participating in the discussion. Have a good time, everyone. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, teacher.